Hey guys, this is Digress coming back to you with another Overwatch 2 stream, and today, as usual, we're gonna be doing some rank climbing. And guys, to basically explain why there's no new adventures yesterday and why there won't be none on Thursday, basically, at the minute with new adventures, I'm kind of in between a case of what to do. And at least for this week, there won't be none. But we're going to open our guaranteed legendary and see what legendary we get, because I did not know it was a guarantee. I thought, Youngstein Mobster, I thought I had that. I was wrong. I know I wanted it a while ago, but I think I just gave up in the end. I thought it was one of those, and it's like, I did completely forget how far I was. But yeah guys, for this week alone, there won't be no new adventures. Quite simply, I have no idea where to take the series. For the most part, it's basically just a case of me playing Minecraft by streaming it and getting to have like a nice getting to have conversations. For the most part. Now, what new things do I have for Juno? Load. Before we jump into ranked games, go into the shop and guys, I know people are probably getting sick of me mentioning K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm convinced now, because of the musical festival but mega bundle, that we're gonna get K-pop Demon Hunters characters, and that this is them kind of testing it. Because guys, people say that Kiriko always gets a skin in crossovers and all that lot, and I will go over some of Kiriko's crossover skins in a second. The Phantom Thief mega bundle still in the game, and I did get the most skin in the end. It's the only one I really like. I've never played Persona 5, but when there's a cool skin in the game, even if I've never played something, I don't go based on the fact that if I've played a game or know about the crossover. Technically never listened to the Seraphim songs. I've only ever heard bits of them. I don't think I've ever heard one from beginning to end. Apart from maybe the times that they were in the Overwatch and Progression. Kiriko Extended. Yeah guys, literally. So, going over her crossover skins. Like, there's 82 skins alone. Terrible Tornado is a crossover, I believe. Pretty sure it was anyway. That was a crossover. Double That Down, because there was also another version like that was then bought back out, which I will then get to. So there's 2 crossover skins. Three for Himiko Toga. 4, because I'm pretty sure that one is. I don't think that is. 5 because of Blue Flame. Don't think so. So that's like at least 5 crossover skins that she's had. I might have missed 1 or 2 because I can't 100% remember which, like, all the ones that have been in. But, like, I can think of 2 crossovers alone. Like, obviously there's the 2 in the shop, which aren't going to be fair comparisons, but there was the Diva and Farah did, there was a car crossover thing. There's Stadium All-Stars? I like what completing season 18 Euro. Ah, it's kind of a cool skin. Never doubt I'm never gonna get it though. It was with Porsche. Diva and Farrah got a Porsche bundle. Porsche, like, same thing, and then Transformers won because there was. Because for the Transformers, there was Rhino as Optimus Prime, Ramatra as Megatron, Elari as Elita 1, no, Elite RC it was, and then Bastion as Bumblebee. Yeah, it was RC. I kind of question RC. RC is more of a known character. To me, RC is always going to be the blue motorbike because of Transformers Prime. Just what I grew up watching. I think she's a bit cooler as a blue motorbike. Leave Elita 1 as like the red sort of sports car. Turn RC into the blue, you know, motorbike. I know it kind of steps on Chromia, but time to jump into some ranked games. And guys, for rank progress, we're actually 1 win off, hopefully. Also, guys, I've not done them yet. I do need to do them, and with the fact of I'm not, like, there's only be like 2 days this week I'm streaming plus the 1 video. There might be 1 or 2 shorts, I have no idea. Because, guys, I can't literally turn around, like, I don't know until something pops up and it's like, oh, that's making a great short, when there's going to be a short uploaded. Literally, 9 times out of 10, it's usually 9 times out of 10. One example last I want to say last Saturday, but I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. Two days ago, so yeah, so it was based on Alden Wade. Now we stream Marvel Rivals Saturday, and I got play the game. I got MVP as Psylocke, and which is why it's literally like the footage. Why I'm speaking at the time, it's like kind of more weird because it's literally taken straight from streaming. And I've been wanting for a while. Got 2 of those. I don't want to ban Ash. I do want May and Alari. And I kind of don't want to deal with some Zarya. But yeah, so guys, I've been wanting a while to essentially get MVP or play the game while streaming. Play the game I'm not so fussed about because I've got it a few times, but more specifically MVP. I barely ever get MVP, guys. Especially in Marvel Rivals, barely ever. I know how many times, I can count on one hand how many times I've got it in total. Because of the fact of I've still not got the achievement for getting it 5 times. Some of them banned, 2 of mine. Unfortunately, Life Weaver wasn't. I don't know why. We'll go Ash, because Bob could be more useful. We had 2 people wanting to play support, and 1 person wanted to play tank. I'm taking the chance of people wanting to play tank and support, and me getting a chance to play DPS. Because, yeah, a 3rd tank could be useful. But when we've already got 1 dive tank, Diva's not going to make much of a difference, and Reinhardt could. But so yeah, guys, so it's literally taken straight from streaming, and I was like, yes, finally. Also, guys, I think it was in the Marvel stream when I was reading the odd comments. Because, guys, if I generally get like a nice comment, I will save it until like I'm streaming or recording, probably streaming, to then mention it. But I don't know whether someone was trying to say I have no common sense and they have more skill as a DPS GF. Because this was based from my Luna Snow, play the game that I posted like a week ago at this point. Yeah, 5 days ago, and the person was like, I don't know whether they were trying to say they have more skill as a DPS GF than I do, or what, because trying to read it was starting to hurt. Originally, I read it as a case of, like, a nice thing, but I'm pretty sure it's not meant to be nice. I'm pretty sure it's meant to just be, I have skill. Like, I wasn't going to attempt to. Like I say, if I see a nice comment and I do generally think it's nice and it's not some sort of backhanded sarcastic thing, I will mention it. But if you're going to start posting shit, you better be able to back shit up. And by posting, I mean comment and shit. Because 9 times out of 10, I would just ignore it. Shit. But like, guys, like, the reason, like, I willingly mentioned one, even though, like, kind of reason it's like, are they trying to win? But, like, I took it as, like, a case of, guys, I've never been one of those people to not admit, I know my aim sucks. This playing this now proves it. It's why I play a lot of characters that kind of get up close. Yeah, I died to the Moira. I was gonna die to the Diva either way, I'll snookered. I'm doing terrible, and I'm not happy. I'm not good. I'm not happy. Like, it is bugging me that I'm doing terrible. Although, I'd rather lose one door now than... Although I've almost got Bob, which will help. Someone else send a Bob out. I also hate the fact of why you're trying to, like, you know, use Ash as like a sniper. That if you need to reload, you only reload the one shot. Which does bug me, because, like, it's reloading constantly, and it's, you really shouldn't need to. It should do it automatically. Thanks for that. Actually, I'm new. Jeez, was that soldier? That looked like a soldier. Ah, it's always soldier. But like, one guy was like, just basically said, and kind of, and like, I'm gonna say it a nice way, dude, improve your aim, and it's like, yeah, I full agree. Son of a bitch. Again, guys, I try to stay friendly, which means I try to avoid swearing. But sometimes saying son of a bitch is needed. I don't like the fact they've almost got 3 minutes. See, annoyingly, when it comes to my aim, I do terrible for 99% of the game, but then I have like 1 or 2, then I have like 5%, like, where I'm like spread out, where it's like I get a good shot. Like, I can have like 10 kills and it'll be the lowest amount of kills on the whole between both teams, get those 10 kills would be like amazing shots half the time. Like I either go from having barely any kills to getting a few more kills, or going from having a load of kills to. It'd be nice if Mercy good. I'm presuming Kiriko was saying that as sarcastic as possible because I don't blame her. I will take 2 minutes. Compared to 3, I will take 2:16. It's a lot more dealable. A lot more of a pain, but definitely more dealable. And I'm surprised I've not been called out yet because that's why I've not been called out yet. But say, I'm surprised I've not been called out yet. There's only one person who can call me out for my shit. And that's currently our Echo. No. It's currently our Doomfist. Almost no one else can.
Hey, you're pretty cool.
Yes. And perfect 37 degrees Celsius.
You got me there.
Guys, but to be fair, like, the only things that content-wise that will be different this week will just be new adventures. See, part of me was kind of tempted to take a week off, but it's like, yeah. For the most part, there basically won't be new adventures. There should be on time this time.
If she cannot comprehend the error,
Craftmon.
then perhaps
Guys, if you don't know, I do explain it in the Marvel Rivals stream last week. Go and watch out for the full explanation, because I'm not going to, like, it'd be like the 5th time I've tried to basically explain it, because like, I'll briefly go over it. Recorded Craftmon Wednesday, so everything was fine. As far as I know, I wasn't on mute. And if you know where this is going, then you know where this is going. Episode 4, second half, I had first half. Had to get edited and almost to complete not existing because of the fact of audio, because annoyingly I was on mute and didn't realise. It bugs me. But I was basically able to cut that down from like an hour's worth of lost content to 20 minutes. Which isn't too bad. It's like between 20 and like 25 minutes, but again, isn't too bad. Because come to a half an hour point in the video, it's like there's audio again. They were basically filmed on the same night, but like a decent part of it because I wasn't feeling 100% at the time, so I took like half an hour break. No, it wasn't that. That's usually, it's like, was I ill? It's like, no. I was waiting for things to smelt, and instead of basically doing nothing while that smelt, I was like, guys, I'll be back, and I basically stopped the audio after a void. And so I put myself on mute to go and watch a few things while that wasn't doing what it is. That was funny. That was hilarious. Best kill of the game. Let's say when how's that gonna go off? But yeah, so didn't know for the first half of episode 4. And I apparently was on either on mute or the audio was playing up for what would have been the second half of episode 5. I then had to go and re-record it Friday night, and I was like, okay, it'll be 1 day delayed. 1 day's not too bad. Yeah, I then checked the audio Saturday morning because I went through because this would have been filmed like would have been sort of like Friday night. I then went to check it and it's like, okay, no, this just sounds like me whinging, mumbling, like this. I just don't like this. I just physically don't. So I was like, okay, I'll re-record it tonight, and the episode will be 2 days late. And thankfully, when I did, I was basically just like, guys, explain about yesterday's Marvel stream. Go check that out for the full explanation because I'm not going into it for the third time. Thankfully, why I don't necessarily think it was the best, and because of the rush time, it was likely just comb through just to see how it was. But like memory, it was like, I'm fine with this. It's going to have to do. Guys, I edited the first half down to a good bit because it was like half an hour, 45 minutes. I think it was like half an hour. I do say in the actual episode of me traveling back from one part, which not that long, but again. So, again, didn't want to go over it again, so it got all explained in the Marvel Rival stream on Saturday. Which would have been on Monday. But...
I feel all warm inside.
No, my Rival stream would have been Friday because it was around, but I had to then go and record the last half of New Adventures, and I didn't know how long that was going to take me. And annoyingly, I couldn't remember what I'd done in the episode, because I was half expecting it to kind of worsen, kind of not, but I was kind of expecting it to take me like a full episode to get back. And why I could have made it basically a full episode, it would have basically just been footage of all of it, would have just been me travelling back. Now, why I have no problem with that, it was about half an hour of it. So I did condense that down to a good 15-ish minutes. Now hopefully we can push. So I think that's going to be a loss. I will say now, this map has, you know, some of my worst losses on. A while ago they did a Halloween sort of thing. I think it was back on Overwatch 1. Where... Someone please.
Enemy turret ahead.
No, we've lost. Maybe? Damn it. Didn't even get to point. That's so annoying. Again, I'd rather lose one match here and then go on a complete losing streak. Hopefully I can win 2 and make up. I'm gonna give it to Kiriko. And they're Diva. They're both decent. But like guys, last week alone was kind of a nightmare when it came to filming and editing. That Monday I hadn't slept 100%, like I was knackered. And I had an episode of I had like the episode 5 that was coming out on Wednesday for New Adventures 2 last week. That I needed to edit it because I typically prefer to edit like Monday and Thursday is kind of 2 days I edit because it saves less pressure. It saves less pressure typically for Friday, so that was my plan to edit on Monday, so I don't feel like I've got a rush job on Tuesday. That then got pushed to Tuesday. And because that then got pushed to Tuesday, and then Wednesday because I didn't finish it all Tuesday. Then come Thursday, I was kind of in the point of, do I really want to edit again? And it's like, okay, I'll edit some of it, but I'll finish editing after. As soon as I get back into the sort of the pace of editing like 3-4 times in the space of a couple of days of each, I'll be fine. But at the minute, getting back used to it. Because last time I was constantly sort of editing and like so all that stuff was kind of in college.
Select a map.
So, yeah, Route 66 will be fine. Yeah, it probably will be Route 66. I'd rather that than Flashpoint map. I'd rather either escort maps.
Select
Flashpoint gives them too much of a chance to sort of prepare. And by prepare, I mean if you like Flashpoint is the typical case of if you're losing 2-0, here's your chance to kind of get it back. I've done it myself. I've seen people do it. I've had mates basically come back from getting their ass kicked to winning. I get Sombra, she can be annoying. I get Trace. I kind of get Tracer, she's a speed demon. I don't really get Ramatra. Definitely been a while since I've seen him played. Yeah, not playing Ash again. That went horrible. Thankfully, someone else picked. Zarya did. Diva. So yeah, guys. So come to like last Thursday, I really wasn't like in the mood to edit because the last like I think like since the beginning of the month, maybe since last month, not be sleeping 100%. And I've messed with my sleep schedule a couple times in between, from the cases of waking up early, waking up in the middle of, like, waking up at like 3-4 in the morning. Guys, I already don't go to sleep at a great time. So waking up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning after only having a couple of hours sleep beforehand isn't fun. But I'd say, why the hell do I hear a Genji? And why see someone else pick support or tank? Don't pick another DPS. It's always funny watching what every time I see some random name pop up on Overwatch that's like this person just started playing Overwatch, and it's like, since when the hell do I have a friend on Overwatch called Triple Tang as a dumb suggestion that wouldn't first think into my name head. It's like, oh wait, there was this one really cool player in this one really specific match. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Like guys, I think last Tuesday I bumped into this, like I will double check after this game, but I bumped into this Widow that then was a Mercy my second game, 2 games in a row, and we are both like, oh my god. If I'm gonna get taken out mech, least I can do is get rid of the turret. Two, yeah, I know what they mean, man. Instead of basically referring to one of the thanks. Thank God. They were basically referring to the fact, because guys, typically when people put 2 to 2, I get it. You're playing DPS, you don't really want to switch. But the Genji had no kills. Although our healers could be doing better. Although Murray seems to have started picking up a bit. So yeah, guys, if people ever do put in chat, like in Overwatch game, 2 to 2, it's a case of they want 2 support, 2 tank. I don't think I have ever seen someone basically put 2 to 2, 1 and like 2 of each roles. When it's come to them basically having it be in the case of they could switch because they're playing like a because like they're the third DPS because like the third person to pair, or because there's 3 DPS and they're one of them. As soon as I get a second, I'm gonna double check. Figueras. Yeah, they were a support. Yeah, so like I say, I don't think I've ever seen like a DPS willingly want 2 of each roles, because typically, while they might want it, they're not gonna message it. It'd be like if I was playing DPS and we already had like 2 other DPS and I just picked DPS because I wanted to play it, not because we needed it. I don't think that's gonna get anything. Yeah, got Lucio, which was kind of a waste. And it helped pin down Ramatra.
Thank you. Comes up. Yeah, pocket healer.
Meteor strike.
Doomfist can be annoyingly quick at points. Like, where the hell did that come from? Although, guys, I don't think anyone's gonna be that annoyed if I don't do any new adventures this week. It's just more of a case of my sleep is starting to catch up with me, because, guys, typically a case of it's like usually like this for about a month after like beginning of the year, near like the end of the year, so when the clocks change, my sleep schedule is just like, yeah, well, we've had to change by like an hour. It usually takes like 3 weeks to sort of just readjust. But in this case, I certainly messed with it for a good little while, of minutes, seconds, and all that lot, and it's slowly added up to my body knowing I need more sleep. Which isn't the reason for no new adventures this week. The reason is literally, when it came to the streaming yesterday, I was like, there's people who I've barely spoke to in the last like 2-3 weeks, almost a month. I'm gonna speak to them for a little while and then I'll stream. That little while was about 11:30. And why I could have, I was knackered. If it was like, I probably 100% would have if it was Marvel Rivals, and probably could have. But like, I wouldn't have done it for Overwatch. And if Marvel Rivals was, if New Adventure was the only like thing I was doing, I would have moved it. But because of the fact that I do other content, and I also do another Minecraft series, I don't think 1 week worth of no new adventures isn't going to be that bad. Also, not the first time I've done no week of no new adventures. Just last time it was swapped with other content, and this week it kind of is, it depends. Thursday will either be a day I get off, or I will film something else. Because if it's something I do want to film, But yeah, guys, typically when I don't stream something for some reason, it is typically because I want to do a full week of something. The closest I've come to doing a full week of something, other than the Telltale series for Batman, and I don't think I did it with Spider-Man, is where I streamed Marvel Rivals on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Didn't do it Tuesday, Monday, then did it. I think then also did it Wednesday too. I'm not sure, but that might be back when I was doing Craft One too.
Time to save the spirits? Game on! Can't they get anything done without us? It's a full-time job.
Okay, I hate. Who the hell was bragging? It's Moira. I hate when people are like, "Oh, we're so good because we've got an extra player." It's like, no, we barely stopped them, and even then, is that supposed to be stop shit talking?
Let us see to it.
Stop shit. STH. I think it's supposed to be stop. I want to presume it's. I have no idea. Guys, slang and like shortened words and that all that lot is, yeah. Like things like oh my god and like as like OMG and like ass. I get it's like as soon as possible. I'm like oh my god, but a lot of them it's like what the hell. Wait, 635 whole round. WTMF. Oh, it's like Eric. Oh, please don't tell me both supports are going to be annoying. Guys, I don't mind some I don't mind some friendly banter. But, like, I've more than once been in a position where I've basically lost a teammate and it's cost the game. Which means when you have someone... Granted, Murder kind of has earned some of it, but, like, her healing could be some more. Like, it is annoying when a random player does decide that they'd rather have to leave. See, this is annoying and the thing I do hate because I'm not 100% sure if, like, because I think if they all leave, I think we don't win. Which means I think the game would get null and void. So, as long as one of them does, we should be fine. Although, very much annoyingly... Very much annoyingly. Ratchet, please don't leave. Did it classify the victory? See guys, that's why I was annoyed. Because it's like, hold on, did that classify as a victory? Yes, it did. Thank God. Basically, the reason it did classify as a victory, and I know why, is simple. It's quite simply, we had another 2 minutes. They had 2-3 players. There was no way that they could hold us off and stop us from pushing. Simple maths at that point. It'd be nice if this game was a win. You know what I mean? That was just one round. No, it wasn't. That was 2. Yeah, but it's the second round because I lost the first. Okay, I've not played none of those three, so why the hell is... I played Ash the first game. Okay, that game classifies as a wing, but not as me playing. That's annoying. Okay, guys, so instead of me doing an additional comp run after this, I will probably do a quick play game, and it'll probably be something like Mystery Heroes or something. Or a quick arcade game mode just to end the stream.
Select your hero. Choose heroes to ban.
May Life Weaver Zarya. I probably will end up in Tang. But I probably... See, I played Ash the first round and lost. Part of me doesn't want to play Ash again and lose. What do you mean? I was interested to play Sombra. Arista was also someone I would have been intrigued. Okay, game, explain why Platinum is the equivalent of Gold 5. Oh, we needed 2 tanks. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, where the hell did they get that Diva skin from? Excuse me, Diva, have you got time to talk about your skin? Is that a mythic? Hopefully this is a win. GG, 0 heals. GG, no heals.
Let's not keep them waiting.
Game's only just started. Thanks, Mercy. We got 2-2-2, right? Yeah. The enemy team. Yeah, they've had no idea. I'm presuming someone on the enemy team might have just swapped. I'm double checking. I think that might be Diva's mythic in a different color. We held up all for a minute. No, this round is so much for a loser. Again, I don't want to be saying it, just because like 5 minutes and they've managed to push it in a minute. I wouldn't be surprised if they can hold us for 5. Plus, we need to now. Yeah, that. No, wait, no. Yeah, that is a mythic. No, I'm just not sure. See, I don't want to play this really annoying game of staying at 90-something% and then losing a game and then going down a bit, then regaining that game's worth of levels from one game. Back up from everyone. Since when did Bastion have like 5 different shots? I thought he had 3 and I swear that he... They pushed it.
Not yet. Surrender to my will.
See, I don't want them having 5 minutes, and the way this is going, they're going to get it. I don't get why Doomfist is tanking everything. I get it, Doomfist is a tank, but he was tanking a few shots up. Without needing to use his fist, which is usually when he tanks shots. Migrated. Okay, he's migrated. Actually.
Last mistake.
He could just be good and, like, getting healed very quickly. Okay, there's no way we're beating 4 minutes. It's impossible. Kind of. Technically not impossible, but it's going to be annoying as hell and we're not going to do it.
Let's give this another shot.
I know for a fact, and I'm saying it now, the enemy team have got the platinum players. Yeah, and I'm gonna give you credit for that one. That did what the hell. Can't fuck this one up. The turret does half the work. Who the hell's Noble Nass?
Tools in hand, brain in key.
Stick together. Let me take the hit.
But yeah, guys, like, again, it's annoying, but 100%, this shouldn't happen. Okay, yeah. Put us with people in Gold 3. Fair enough, in the same bracket. But why the hell... I get it, someone on the enemy team is paired up with someone... Because I refuse to believe the fact, like... Because if there's someone on our team in plat, then they're the world's shittest player. But, like, it shouldn't be a possibility. Like, I get it, it's probably just, like, again, it is 100% someone is friends with someone in plat. But, like, we shouldn't be getting paired with plats. A pair that, whoever it is, chuck them in with platinum players. Don't chuck them in with gold. I get it, gold 1, gold 1, potentially gold 2, yes, but gold 5? I can't think last time I've chucked in with bronze players. Use that mask. But like, I would get it if it was higher gold. I get that, but why the hell is a gold player getting put with platinum? You're telling me whoever that platinum friend is in the lower tier of gold. I went from being terrible as Freya to doing kind of okay as Torbjorn. I get the fact that the poop, like, I think it was Moira anyway, yeah. Coming and being like, dude, yeah, what the hell? Well, they're not putting in consideration. I doubt they're putting in consideration. Is they have platinum players on their team, and I don't think it's platinum. I think it is actually diamond.
Meteor strike.
And I'm double checking after this round. I tried several different shots into him. I want to know how. Hey, Deborah.
No.
Healing pylon.
Withstand me. We got what we wanted.
Turret might be able to survive slightly longer. Who knows?
Pick on someone your own size.
Again, they've got almost 5 minutes. And welcome back and spawn and change the spawn. Instead of walking, you know, several distance. I don't need to. I can just respawn if someone else another spawn. But yeah, guys, the only reason they've got 4.5 minutes, because we managed to hold them off for about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. Because they're playing some of the annoyingest strategies in the world. Torby and Bastion, a really annoying defense team. Torbjorn's turret hits anything. Torbjorn's turret has auto-aim. Bastion's a bleed deadly force. They have platinum players. See, I'm saying they're platinum. I think they might be diamond. And I don't know whether it is platinum. I think it's potentially called diamond.
Activating self-destruct sequence.
Again, the most time we're gonna get is about 3 minutes. And that's if we can push it all the way. Which we need to, because then we need to hold off for 4 minutes. See, these are pro level strategies and not gold level strategies above. Guys, I 100% would hate to be in the position that I'm saying that should. But if you're gonna play with people who are in higher tiers and expecting them to sort of carry you, you should be in that higher tier and dealing with the shit they've got to deal with. Like, I get it, Overwatch do say, but they do warn you, but I see it way too much for it to not just be every so often. Overwatch 2, Blizzard themselves have need to get better at, you know, putting people into games. Which I didn't think would have to really consider. I have everything to do with Blizzard, I didn't think that would be one of my wingers. Or, not let bloody low level gold players playing with high level platinum. Again, part of me's kind of tempted to do one more game after this. I might, I don't know, depends how this game ends. But again, guys, I know it's probably unfair. Like, if you have a bronze player who's friends with, like, a, you know, diamond player, I know it's probably unfair to track that person in with diamond. But it's unfair to chuck the diamond in with the bronze. And why? That's a gap difference. Hold on, can she not be hitting the ground? But like, I do think there is no winning situation because low level gold, low level silver, low level bronze can then be placed with high level people if they know them. I got like 2 people, well, kind of 3, because I think 3 of them that I do still speak to, play this and like going in because they'd have to redeal with placement matches. I kind of do think they should be getting placed in games with me, which is 99% time being my experience with it. I've had comp ranks messed up because of being placed in those high level games, which is why for a good point in Overwatch 1 I refuse to do comp matches with anybody else until they've got their placement matches at least. Yeah, because we can still win this. I probably will do one more rank to com. Just because this game is annoying as hell. I do personally kind of think if you get placed in with platinum players because someone in there is in the same tier as you but no platinum people, or diamond people, whatever the rank is called, it shouldn't punish you for losing. It's like saying to a child, hey, go beat up this pro wrestler. The child's gonna get minced. Like we just did. Possible bad message from... I will double check after this game what the bad message was. RTDRD. No idea. Again, guys, 97% got dropped down by 24 because I probably should have not played fair in the first half. Making bad choices. I take full responsibility for making bad choices. What I don't take responsibility for is Overwatch competitive info. Yeah, it was platinum players. Now, guys, I get it. Gold and platinum, kind of fair. Kind of fair. On the condition of it's... I don't even know how... What rank was it? Guys, I will load into another game in a second. Okay. Guys, it was Platinum 2 with Gold 5. Now, that's barely a division divide. That's not much of a division apart. It's Gold and Platinum. But that is, what, 10 levels in between? How? Of course we're going to get minced by people. They're playing on the level... They're playing on the literal bottom tier diamond levels. I am going to do one more game. I know I've done 3 already, but for some reason that one game didn't count, and... I like being easy. I do them in 3s. This is the one time where it didn't count, and I wanted to count for breaching out. Plus, I need a win. All honesty, if I could get placed in the game and get 27% from a win... Yeah, I'm down for a control map. But like, guys, Diamond 2, no, Platinum 2 players should not be getting put in games with Gold 5. That person who, like, I'm presuming it's some friends, probably a group of friends, need to actually either get rid of their friend or get their friend to get better. Weirdly enough, I've only won rounds today that I've played Diva.
Select heroes to battle.
Doomfist has actually bugged me. As long as no one bans Diva, I'm going to be happy because I do plan to play her. What the hell? Guys, I know I was just making a big fuss about the fact of getting placed with Platinum 2 with Gold 5. Why the fuck are there Silver 1 and Platinum 1? No, yeah, Platinum 1. Guys, if you see where it says ranked ranges, that's low level Platinum, which
Time to save the spirits.
isn't as bad, but high level Silver. I'm hoping those high level Silver players on the enemy team. I know it's a dick move, and I know I really shouldn't be feeling this hatred, this much hate. And I know it's just a video game, but I am getting fed up and annoyed of constantly being put on a team where the low level players can't perform at a gold standard, but they have high level platinum players who perform higher than it, then get put on my team. Well, not on the enemy team. I hear a Torbium, which I don't like. I knew it. Guys, for once, it would just be nice for someone else to feel the pain of getting plays and needing to deal, needing to counter higher level strategies. Because one thing that the Overwatch rank system apparently doesn't put into consideration is people in Platinum don't play the exact same as Gold. In all fairness, I probably do play on about a Silver level, which means I'm probably... See, part of me doesn't feel like I should be in Gold, but part of me is like, I've earned it. I've got into Gold, I have earned it. Like, I did it all on stream. Also, if they are going to be placing like platinum level players in, you know, in games with gold and like high level platinum and all that lot, they can at least try and match it better so there's like equal amount on each team. Like, it would be great if I knew a bunch of like high level top 500 players that could, I don't think I could play with them, but like could carry me. But again, I wouldn't want to get all the way up there because anytime I went to play Overwatch ranked without them, I'd be snookered, which means anytime I went to stream, I also forget half the time how much Overwatch alone raises my blood, like my literal stress levels alone. Because it really shouldn't. It is, at the end of the day, I know, just a game. Like, that's not the problem here. The problem comes from the fact that the bloody fans. Like, guys, I don't know what's been most stressful for me over the last couple of weeks. Episode 6 of Craft Mod and Episode 4 being a pain to having audio problems. Or Overwatch 2 to 9. Now, I know which I personally find more annoying. And it's not going to be a thing that took me several days to sword.
Nothing gets past me.
An enemy here.
Because episode 6 of New Adventures alone took me like 3 days to sort. Episode 4, I dealt with it. Like, that took me like 10 minutes to sort. And by 10 minutes, I mean, literally, I think it was right after I'd filmed a stream, like, I think it was New Adventure. I streamed something that night. And I think it was a Thursday. And
We can protect each other.
and I was like, right guys, I've got to go and film like this 5-minute thing. Because at the time because I have about an hour from the thing I use to edit. The thing on, I know it's on PlayStation because I use it, I don't know if it's on other platforms, not logged into it, called Share Factory. I use that to edit. Just because it's easy and handy. And I basically just recorded what that one night, like a 5-minute clip being like, guys, this is what's wrong and all that lot. I don't think I edited anything out of it. I honestly do just think I took the clip how it was. I'm gonna be slightly annoyed if that caster gets played again for what I think he could get played again for. See, my nuke, why it's basically almost cost me a mech, basically pushed them all back, which meant we were able to clear it. That was so worth it. If I'd lost mech from charging into the and like, taking care of it, would have been so worth it. But like guys, I stand by this. There should not be silver 5 and platinum players in this game. At most, it should be gold. Gold should only be the lowest or the highest, at the bare minimum. Not a case of there's potential. Going based off game, going based off how like the enemy team have played. I'm presuming they've got a couple silver players, at least a silver player. Which would even out if they also had the platinum player, but I don't actually know. Because I don't know who on our team is playing good. Although, I'm probably going to presume Ash. Victory. I was going to chuck it in like an arcade game mode, but I chucked in a comp game instead. I'm going to give it to the Diva. Yeah, I'm presuming that was the plat player because... I know my aim's bad and all that lot, but still, that's... Jeez. Yes! It was 27% specifically, but I am in gold 4, which I will take. Although one thing before I do end stream. 2 things, loot box. I was guaranteed a legendary because of it literally being on like the 19th loot boxes. If it gets to 20, you're guaranteed. If it gets to 4, you're guaranteed. But because of how rare legendary loot boxes are, you're guaranteed legendary in every one of them. Diva. Is it her mythic? Customize.
Time to save the spirits. Game on.
It is. When the hell did I unequip? Yeah, so it's a mythic in that color, and I didn't notice. Which just kind of look weirdly nice. I also kind of think the gold and black look nice, but I think the red looks a bit nicer. Basically, I didn't recognize it because I didn't have Diva's mech in her full thing, and because of thank you to that Diva from like 2 games ago, because otherwise I wouldn't have checked. And why I could just have the face with the mask, or I don't think the buns look as nice. But I do see Lan, I do look at see, I do kind of see Zoe. But I do kind of just prefer the long hair down. Now, getting into a nice little fun thing called predictions. Every so often, I probably will just take a current bundle in the game. Obviously, not going to do crossovers because I'm not going to turn around and be like, oh, based on those crossover skins, this is who I think we might get. But based on the fact they're doing a musical festival bundle, I'm presuming, and it would be nice, K-pop Demon Hunter characters. Now, there's no real easy way to do it. Because you could do all 5 Soldier Boys, which would be cool. Ginny would probably be the only one who'd want to get, because Mystery's kind of cool. Baby Soldier's here, and then Romance is Romance, and then Abby is just Abby. But what I'm presuming would either be, like, the way I probably would do it is Huntrix is Huntrix, Ruby, Mirror is Zoe. Have Ash as Zoe, Ash as Mirror, Widow as Rumi, Zoe as Kiriko, and I don't care what people think about Kiriko because it makes way too much sense. Have a Bastion has Dopey and have the little pet bird as him as the bird from it. Then do Genji as Gino. Now, why do I think this works a bit better? And because for most of the movie, we're spent like seeing all about Huntrix. Now, why you could remove Bobby, or Dopey, but there's no other Soldier Boys that I think would be cool, and don't really care about Celine. If you want to do it as 2 separate things, as the Soldier Boys is 1 and Huntrix is another, Celine is a simple answer to chuck in to give 5. But if you want to do it as just a case of a 3 and then an 8, I'd be fine with not having Dopey and Thingy. In this case, what skins would I get if they were to do Widow as Rumi, Ash as Mira? Although, a couple things. Why Wu Young's weapon makes a lot of sense. I kind of don't want them to gender bend it. They did it with Decker for Tracer, and that's just because Tracer was Overwatch 1's like big star. Mercy also has a staff. So, you can either do Ash and then have Bob as Bobby, or do Mercy, and then if you wanted to see it to 3, you could, and if you go down the Mercy route, I think it would kind of be hilarious and funny. Have Ramatra as Bobby. Or even just Torbjorn. and then have like Derpy as Bastion, and then do another case of where like you could have the 5 Sergeant Boys as Genji as Jinu, Mystery as Lightweaver, Jinu as Genji, Romance as Lightweaver, Mystery as Reaper, Baby Sergeant as Venture, and why I think Malgo, Hazard do kind of work for this, and then Wu Young as Romance, just for the simple reason of the abs, and it kind of does look perfect. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry for the whinge, but like getting placed in platinum games, I feel sorry for either team because it's going to be a slaughter for one team, and thankfully, it wasn't a double slaughter. But now in Gold 4, next up, I would like to get into Gold 3. Part of me would be really cool to get into Platinum. I don't think I would. And I wouldn't want the stability, I wouldn't want like the pressure of being able to stay in there. Just because dealing with Platinum players as like a couple is bad enough. Although, I suppose I would have other Platinum players with me and I would be at the level of Platinum, so it's debatable. No. I know I'd lose. Something. Hopefully by the time I next stream Overwatch, I want to try and get some of those games done. Part of me is tempted to do a couple tonight, part of me can't be asked. But I probably will do a bunch of them from... I probably will do like a good few over like Sunday. A good few Thursday. And I might try and fit in a couple tomorrow. And then if I do happen to have any left, then they will get done Tuesday on stream, but who knows? It's 30 games. 5 games per day. Hold on. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's possible in 5 games per day, but then again, streaming live... actually, Marvel Rivals won't be too bad. Recording tomorrow night is going to be one of those things, and I don't know whether I'm available Friday night to stream, or whether I'm out. I have no idea. As for next gold weapons, I want to get, because I should, by the end of the series, hopefully beforehand, have enough to get Freya's. Part of me wants to get Juno's, because there's only Hanzo's. Going through the mythicals. Got gold. Hanzo's 1. Got. Reaper was my first actually. Got. Zens. Is it Zens? Yeah, so Zen, Hanzo, Sojin, and Juno are the only ones I don't have in gold. If I could literally trade currency, or be able to essentially spend, say, I think what would be really cool, once per season, you can spend up to 30 quid, and get enough to say per season get enough to get, say, 3 gold weapons. Or, say, at least 2 gold weapons, or enough to get you, I'd say 5,000 for like 20, 30 quid. Just so it's like, it seems a bit too much, but it is an option. Plus, the real reason I think it'd be really cool is D was the first option. D was literally the first one on the menu. Then you've got gold, you've got Galactic, and you've got Jade, but unless you play a stupid amount of comp, there's no real way to get multiple per season. So, also, Pretty sure. No, yeah, I have final. Just because I think it's really cool her mech jumping in and her just being like. But yeah, I think it would be really cool, and I think at one point they probably will. Just because it seems like a really easy way to get additional cash from people. Because guys, Blizzard at the end of the day are a company, and while they've kind of got better at this, but like looking at the shop alone, 62% off, 5,900. So, and if I was to, like, Mercy's is kind of cool, not something that tempted to get. Ashen I do think is cool, but I kind of prefer Mythic that I've got. Not big fan of Farah's because seems like she's trying too hard. Sombra's I do actually like, but I'm pretty sure it's based on another skin. And then Juno's I do think is really cool. But I do think Juno and Mercy are starting to start catching up or getting several skins because Mercy's had back-to-back skins in Mega Bundles. But anyway guys, this is Tiger signing off. Hope you've enjoyed. Sorry for the whinging, but Overwatch does push buttons every so often. But anyway, this is Tiger signing off. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.